over 30 hours. I've been flying. I'm home. Food. As soon as this live stream's over, I'm getting Panda Express. I'm interrupting you, Dance. Well, good. You're interrupting my dinner, so that makes two of us. God bless you. Zoe, thank you. God blessed me. Little Red, thanks for being a big fan. Donut, thank you for the follow. You should get some rest. Trust me, I will. Dan's mom says hello. Lauren, glad you love my room. Yeah, I'm back home. Feels good to be back home, finally. Hello to Haley Boo, Mr. TX2. That's me, Mr. TX2. Dancing Mom, thanks for loving the music. Talsy, glad you love the videos. Live before food, yes. Cecilia says you sound sick. It's because on the tour I did get sick, but it was like a slight cold. Haley says hello. Theo, thanks for loving the music. TX tour reminder, thank you. I have that. Chloe, thanks for loving the music. Do I like Hamilton? Yeah, I like Hamilton. Jackson, thanks for the love. Brittany, thanks for saying that. I am all right. I've just been traveling all day. But, man, that tour was a success. I see it. Have you guys noticed a bunch of Europeans posting TX2 videos? It's awesome. And that's how you know we're growing now. We've planted the seed officially in Europe. TX2 is going to start blowing up in Europe at the same time as blowing up in America. We got to conquer Europe as we're conquering the U.S. We're already conquering the U.S. Next up is Europe. And then Australia is coming up. Any Australians in this live stream? Because that's next. Destiny, I know. Tour's already done. We're back home. The Demon Slayer, that's cool that you made a song in our style. Hi to Ashley. Come to Australia, that's third. So we're going to probably play Europe again one more time. And then Australia top of next year. Izzy says hello. Juice says hi. Tilly says yay. Thanks for loving TX2. Maddie, you're an Aussie. Well, I see you in Australia, Maddie. Angela, thanks for the follow. Will you try mascara? That's such a good question. Should I try wearing eyeliner for once in my life or mascara? I wonder. Red Fox says hello. Gracie, it's 3 a.m. Welcome from Australia. Again, Destiny. Anaya, thank you for the follow. TX Union says Jess or Maze, of course. Tied your hair blue. Let's go. Toya, thank you for the follow. Evan, Bonnie says make cover songs. What songs do you guys want to see me cover? That's a good question. 500 people. Welcome to my live stream. We're finally back to our usual hours. I'll start being live earlier in the day, probably like 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific time usually. I'm also going to try to get more active in the Discord. I'm going to be home for a little while. I finished the album. The album mid-tour was finished. At one of our sound checks, we recorded the final vocals. So the album is all done. I'm not in a writing phase anymore. I'm not on tour. I have time to interact with you guys. So I'm going to focus the next month or two on interacting with you as well as shooting with one of my favorite bands for one of the biggest music videos we've ever done. So that's another thing that's happening. But so to everyone who's in this live stream, welcome. How many of you are new? If this is your first time on a live stream with me, drop a comment that says new. Be like, I'm new here. Out yourself. If you're an X, drop a comment that says X. Sal Fisher, thank you for the follow. Weekly TX Tuesdays are returning, everyone. Can I get a TX Tuesdays are returning in the chat? Draco's new. Welcome. Hope is new. Everyone, it is official. Returning. No Face, thanks to the follow. Stars is new. Emma is new. Welcome to the live stream. Chaney's new. All my X's, let me know. Brittany's an X. Corky's an X. Who's new? Who's an X? Maze X. Nebulous X. Lunar, thanks for the follow. Who's X? Who's new? Welcome to my live stream. JD, thank you for the follow. Marzo, thanks for the follow. Zach is new. All right, for all the new people, now you've outed yourselves. Now I know who you are. Like Grace, welcome. I don't know, Twin, thank you for the follow. And Zodog. I do my best to respond to all of you, answer all of your questions. I'm not going to act like I don't see anything, including the ridiculous things you say every once in a while. But before I get to that, for everyone who's new, I want to introduce myself. New people, how did you find me? If you were just scrolling and found me, right? FYP. If you know my music, be like, hey, I know your music first live. And if you didn't know I make music, be like, you make music, question mark? Who are you? For everyone who's new, introduce yourselves like Loopy Films. Are you actually a filmmaker? That's so sick. I'm a rock artist by the name of TX2. I just played a sold-out European tour. Every date, except for Milan, which is strange, but every other date was sold out. Every other date was sold out. We played the biggest headline dates of our lives. TX2 is blowing up in Europe. It's insane. Like, bigger in Europe than US, which is even crazier. We're blowing up in the US. Things are huge right now. If you want to say you found a band on the come up, this is your chance. Check us out and look up TX2 on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, anywhere you have music, new people. Just check out our music under the name TX2. If you like rock and emo, you might like us. You might hate it. Only one way to find out. If you do like the music and you're like, yo, I actually like it. I like what you stand for. My goal is to be more than an artist. I go live every day to respond to all of you, to interact with you, and get to know as many of you as I can, which I'm about to do. And also, because I want to rebuild the alternative scene. And my plan to do that is to build a new movement called the X movement. Everybody who's part of it is an X. Anybody's welcome to join. We just have 3 rules, and these are so important for everyone who's always like, popcorn, boring. Dude, that's the reason I do this, is this movement. So for everyone who's new, rule 1 is you have to promise to stay alive. I say this every day because I need all of you here, and it makes me sad to ever imagine a world without people like you who gave me a chance when no one else would. You are important. I need you here. And if we're going to make a difference, I need as many of you here as I can. Rule number 1, you promise to stay alive. I'm counting on that. Rule number 2, you promise to stay safe. Emo kids and minors, listen up. There is never a reason an adult should be privately messaging you and forming a private relationship with you if you are a minor and they are an adult. It doesn't matter if it's your favorite artist. It doesn't fucking matter. There are 0 exceptions. And to keep all of you safe, you have to know this. If an adult is ever trying to form a private relationship with you, tell a trusted adult immediately. It's always weird. Real adults hang with adults. Real kids hang with kids. Period. Rule 2. Rule 3. No hate or gatekeeping. I don't give a shit. You're not more special because you've listened to a band for longer. Everyone has a different story. Everyone comes from a different background. Some people aren't as privileged. That's it. I feel like to gatekeep is to be privileged. Because, you're gatekeeping something. I've listened to emo, blah, blah. You were privileged. Do you know what I'm saying? So we don't stand for any of that. As a matter of fact, if you ever see someone hating on a member of this movement, you better stick up for them. I hate bystanders. And every one of us, if we're going to make a difference together, we need to stand up. If you see a hater, you stand up against them. If you see someone making fun of a member of this movement, you stick up for them, all right? Those are the rules. So for those of you who like those rules, welcome to the X movement. You are officially an X if you made it through that speech and you like what we stand for. We have a Discord. I go live every day. If you want notifications every time I'm live, I'll notify the Discord every day I go live, and you could get back and you could get updates when I'm live and not miss one of these and get to know me better. I do voice chats now. Now that I'm back off tour, every Tuesday will officially be TX Tuesday. I will go on the voice chat. I'll bring on a bunch of guests. We'll hear from you. You have a chance to talk to us. If you want to make friends before coming out to a show, if you want to build out the scene with us, join our Discord. If you want to do that, DM me on IG. My IG is @TX2official. Say, can I have a link to your Discord? If I've missed you, DM me again. All of you are welcome to join. All you have to do is DM my IG @TX2official. Hey, can I have a link to your Discord? If I've missed you, DM me again. How do I join? You just DM my Insta @TX2official. If I missed you, DM me again. I will not respond to any other DMs. If you ask about anything else, you're wasting your time. That's for the new people. How many of you are new X's? How many of you made it through that speech and want to join? Well, hope the good thing is it's returning. So new X's, be like, I'm a new X if you made it through that speech. And to everyone else, I'm going to respond to all of you. How are you? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Someone put their fucking foot next to me on the plane. Oh my God. You guys might have saw my IG story. Some old lady who was behind me stuck her bare ass foot between the seats onto my armrest. And I was like, what? I was like so close to like making a fist and smashing it because that's just obnoxious. Anyways, I hate physical touch, right? And I also don't like fucking strangers putting their feet on my armrest. Dino says hello, Rai says hello, stealing my necklace. No, you're not. It's mine. Will says hello. That's nasty. Right, Biohazard? Yo, your name describes what that was. What is my favorite song? Probably Cemetery Drive or Famous Last Words by MCR. Lovely, thank you for the follow. Are you coming to Australia? Yes. Next year we'll be in Australia. So see, look, I'm here to respond to everyone, including someone who spent time out of their day saying, I'm farting with joy, Ray. Good for you, Ray. We're all proud of you. Don says, are you home? No, I'm just in some random person's house that happens to look like this. Are you coming to Texas? I would love to. Cambush soon. Are we North Carolina? Does mental health ever get any better? It does. It just takes time. It always gets better. Even though I'm tired and exhausted, I am the best I've ever been. And I'm the oldest I've ever been. And I've known that it's only gotten easier with time. And I just know that you're like young teenage years are like usually the worst years of your life. And it just gets better. So, for all of you teenagers, you're going to make it through. How much is the necklace? I'm not sure anymore. It's on Rare. It's Rare Romance. You've been over a year clean. I'm so proud of you. Come to Brisbane. I'd love to. Explain the car seat in the background. That was a relic of my old car that got wrecked. It's 4 a.m. I'm sorry, but thank you for still showing up for me. Are you coming to Canada? Probably soon. Do you like TX2? I definitely like TX2. I sent you a galaxy and you said nothing. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. But thank you for that. Stray Kids fan, thank you for the follow. You've been clean for 24 days. Please stay clean. Asher, are you just discovering Avenged Sevenfold, or where did that come from? How bad did the hand tattoo hurt? Thing about a hand tattoo is I've gotten this done 3 times. If you look at Cam's hand, he just got a hand tattoo and it all fell out. When I got this the first time, it all fell out. The second time, it kind of fell out. The third time, it now stuck. You just have to be ready for that. Your parents are kicking you out. Someone says, I'm sorry to hear that, but just know that there's hope. I found everything. My success in life changed the moment I moved out. And I genuinely believe life gets better when you move out and you have full independence to do whatever you want, you know? Hi to Sal. Come to Arkansas. I'd love to help us blow up in there. Everyone is being nice. Thank you. Skylar says it's 3 a.m. Thanks for showing up. I was worried I missed your live. Oh, no, you didn't miss the live. Thanks for showing up. Kira, please stay clean. We're all counting on you and we're all proud of you. Do the 5'4" thing. It's me. I exist. Surprise, surprise. I'm 5'4". What is my favorite dinosaur? I would say a Spinosaurus. Yeah, being an adult is definitely easier than being a kid, kind of. You know, like, you just have an understanding that, like, oh shit, things get better. And oh shit, things can always change. Because they do. How old are you? I'm 25. Do the Sigma face. My favorite shark is a hammerhead shark, Allie. What place had the best crowd? I don't know which show. I'll rank my the shows that were the most memorable. Switzerland, I played a Pride Festival, and that was beautiful. I got to play among a bunch of other gay, queer people, and it was a beautiful moment where, you know, it was like, shit, this is cool. We're making it's what surprised me was that the Pride event was small. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, there really are not that many gay people. Do you know what I'm saying? This is definitely like a surprise. It's not a surprise, but it's like a minority group of a type. So it's like, I'm like, damn, it's cool that I'm standing up for the underdog in some way. And I was like, that's cool. I related. London was also incredible. London was the biggest show. It was 600 plus people. It was at a legendary venue that we sold out. And it just proved that we are taking over Europe. We are conquering Europe. It's happening right now. It's awesome. Manchester had went crazy. That was just like everyone was rabid in Manchester. Milan had some really wholesome stories. Oh, Milan and Czech. Specifically, the Czech made me cry at the merch booth. Dude, you know, like, I know some of you guys watching this live stream at some point have come up to me at a merch booth or said, so, like, you saved my life. But I just know that, you know, I felt it. It's like, damn, dude, there's kids out there who get bullied. There's kids out there who are gay. There's kids out there who feel weird, strange, and struggle. And they just need to know they're not alone. And I know there's a lot of other artists that do that, but I don't see them being as straight up. I don't see many artists being as straight up as I am, and that's my goal and my niche is to say what other people won't and not give a shit how it affects people and know that I'm saying something that kids, teenagers, adults, you know, I love all the, like, there's like a bunch of gay adults who come to shows and they're like, I wish when I was younger I had you as a band, and I'm like, damn, that's powerful. So, when's Nice Guy releasing? Everyone, Nice Guy releases September 24th. Can I get a September 24th in the chat? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, look, I on the plane over, I was scripting the next music video. On the drive back, I was planning out how to make Nice Guy hit. And I've been we're going to do a bunch of collaborations with a bunch of influencers and people and stuff that I was, like, planning out. I'm going to go plan out the rest of Nice Guy, the rest of the album tonight. Tomorrow I'm doing content, catching up, etc. I spend every minute of my life working on TX2. I'm not in a relationship, because if I was in a relationship, I'd fail that person, and I've done that before. That's what I wrote Nice Guy about, is like I've been a failure in relationships and it sucks. But I just have to realize that I already am in a relationship and my relationship is my career. If I'm going to spend every waking second doing this, you guys think, if you ever think that I'm working, it's like probably an hour or two tops a day that I'm not working, including my eating. And usually when I'm eating, I'm working. So it's just like, look, if I'm going to be here, if I'm going to get to this point playing a sold out tour without money, you guys have to understand TX2 does not have money. This is like barely hanging by a thread in a lot of ways. But with just a dream, and all I have is hard work. I know a lot of the industry thinks we're cringe or we're the uncool kids, which is great because everyone's like, take a break. I can't. I physically cannot take a break. Because if I'm going to make it and if I'm going to change the world, and I mean the fucking world, I want to conquer the world, I have to work every day, endlessly. And I don't think, I have never burned out on it because I get refilled every time you guys say that I'm making a difference and I'm doing something. And, you know, people are like, damn, I believe in you and you just saved my life. Like, fuck it, man. That's what I'm here to do. Makes me happy. And for all of you who look up to me in one way, shape, or form, all it takes is you to go help someone else if you want to continue this cycle. And with time, eventually we'll make this world a better place. So it's pretty cool. And I believe in you guys the same way you guys believe in me. I'm counting on every single one of you to stay clean, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and know that I'm proud of you. And I'm just thankful for people showing up. I promise I won't let you down. I will grind TX2 until we take over the world, and we're so close. So to everyone, TX2 just came home from a sold-out European tour. Have a good rest of your